I'm pleased with the college's decision. I mean, I think we knew that they were somewhat limited in what they could decide that would have a real impact, but I think they did as much as they could, and the hearing of the evidence this morning was really powerful. I felt it was important for me to be here in person because I wanted people to see the real human impact. I said in my statement that I feel like I'm the evidence and the consequence, and I mean, obviously physically I look like Dr. Barwin, and so that kind of makes it real to people in a different way.
He's given up his license, so there's a limited things that the college is able to do in terms of punishment. Why is it important to have this kind of a hearing today? What does it mean?
I think through hearing the victim impact statements and all of the evidence that was put out there, it gave the chance for more of the story to be told. My story has been out there because I'm willing to go public, but this was another opportunity for those other people's experiences to be heard. I think it also sends a very strong message that this wasn't acceptable and should not happen. I think it should make people ask more questions about how this industry is being regulated and managed and monitored in the province and across the country. I was 25 when my parents kind of came to me with this earth-shattering news that maybe my dad wasn't my biological father. In some ways it explained certain things, like the fact I'd never looked like my parents, but it was a huge shock and a huge burden for me to carry, especially during the period where we thought it was Barwin, but he wasn't giving us answers and we didn't know, and when we couldn't speak about it very openly. So it was a very, very emotionally challenging period of time. Our civil suit is proceeding. We have not yet certified. My lawyers would be able to give more information on sort of any timelines with that. There's still an opportunity for anyone who thinks that they might be affected, either that Dr. Barwin was involved in their conception using his own sperm, or that they maybe were a patient where the intended sperm wasn't used to come forward. And I think it's really important for people to know that this is sort of their best opportunity to find answers and get some kind of recompense. I think there will be more people going forward. As much as I see it in the media all the time because it concerns me, I think there's still people who haven't heard about it. And I do think that there are a lot of people who may have heard about the story but are still struggling to accept what this could mean for their family, how they would share it with their child or with their parent. They're incredibly difficult decisions that strike at the heart of what people understand of being their family. So I don't blame anyone who's struggling to kind of decide to come forward. I know 15 siblings who have matched with me through DNA testing.